Okay, the worksheet here, the first 6 are for lesson number 47, and then lesson 49 starts on number 7 here. So I'm going to be doing in this video set 1 through 6. This is a worksheet that I found online. So I worked them out, and I'll show you how to do the problems here, the probability. So it says you roll a single die numbered from 1 to 6. What is the probability of rolling an odd number expressed as a fraction? So I need more room here. So if I got a 6-sided cube, the possibility is 6. There's 6 possibility of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 can come up. And I'm looking for odd number. Okay, so if I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as a possibility. Odd numbers are 1, 3, and 5. So I got 3 possible favorable outcomes. So therefore, out of the 6 possible outcomes, I have 3 of them that can be that can occur. So here the fraction is 3 out of 6 possibilities, or my odds are 3 over 6. Now this can be reduced. If you don't see that as an answer, this can be reduced down to 1/2. Okay, so since they're asking for the answer as a fraction, this would be the answer that you would look for. But if it told you to look for it as or write as a decimal, well then you gotta go, I always start out as a fraction, but then you do the math, you go 1 divided by 2, or a lot of you might already know that would be 0.5 or 50 out of 100. Or if you do it on the calculator, you go 1 divided by 2. I'm not sure if it's showing up. There it is, 1 divided by 2, and it comes out as 0.5, okay, or 0.50 or 0.5. And then if it says write it as a percent chance, well, here I just moved the decimal 1, 2 places, and that'll give me 50, and then put the percent on the side, 50%. Okay, so if they ask you for it as a decimal, this will be the answer, 0.5, or it might be 0.50, they're the same thing. Or if they ask you for a percentage, then you'll be 50%. But at this one, they're only asking for it as a decimal. Or I'm sorry, as a fraction. Okay? The next one, number 2. It says here, a jar contains 12 caramels, 7 mints, 16 dark chocolates. What is the probability of selecting a mint expressed as a fraction? So I want to find the total. I need to add all these up. The total candies inside the jar. So therefore I gotta go 12. So this one, I need more room here. So here this was number 1, this is number 2. A jar contains 12 caramels plus 7 mints plus 16 dark chocolates. So the total possible, or the total items inside is 12, 19, that'll be 35. 35 possible chocolates. So on the bottom of the fraction would be the 35. And it's asking how many, what's the probability of selecting a mint? So there's 7 mints. So if I reach into the jar, there's a 7 out of the 35 candies in there. There's a 7 to 35 chance of pulling out a mint. Okay? So this would be the answer to that one, 7 over 35. I don't think that can be reduced at all. Let me see here. Oh yeah, it can. 7 can go on to 35, so that'll be 1 in 5 chance. 7, yeah, divide by 7, divide by 7. So it'll be 1 in 5 chance. Now, this will be the answer to number 2, because I asked you for a fraction, either 7 over 35 or 1 over 5. But if it asks for a decimal, to express it as a decimal, well then I just go 1 divided by 5, So I go 1 divided by 5 equals, that would be 0.2. Okay, so 0.2. If it asks for a percentage, well then I take the decimal, go 1, 2 over. I gotta add the 0 there. So it'll be 20%. So with these candies, if I reach into the jar and just pull one out, I got a 20% chance of getting a mint. Or I got a 0.2 chance of getting the mint. Or I got 1 out of 5 chance of pulling the mint. Okay? So these are the first 2 examples, and then I'll do the other 4 examples in the next video here.